My name is Alesha Harmon. I'm an assistant principal, and I've been at Valor for 3 years. My son is the reason why I decided to join the Valor community. One of his peers on his basketball team actually was attending Valor the year before him and got him really excited about the possibility of coming here. So after, I want to say, the first 3 months, I knew that this was a place that I had to be. So the schools that I taught at before Valor were very different. I have experience in traditional public schools as well as other charter schools in the area. I've had experiences where the academic bar was high, but looking at whole students was not as much of a priority. So transitioning to Valor was a very refreshing experience because I knew that scholars would be held accountable for not just academic pursuits, but also their behavioral, social, emotional development that I have not seen in any other school here in Nashville. School leaders at Valor support their teachers in a variety of ways. That includes content understanding, as well as ensuring that they are creating classrooms where scholars are feeling safe, productive, and known. So coaching doesn't stop at knowing whether or not teachers know how to solve the math problem, but are they truly getting to know a student so that they can respond to them in a way that is going to be most helpful for that scholar based on who they are and the stories that they come with. So one of my favorite parts of the day is this teacher circles. So the things that we're asking scholars to do, teachers are also required to go through that moral development as well. And it's made me not just a better teacher, but a better person. And that's really important to me. Valor was very gracious with me in the way that I transitioned into my leadership role. It was a very smooth transition, and I couldn't have asked for anything more. So I had the opportunity to continue teaching full-time while coaching teachers as well. So being on the Voyager leadership team is amazing. I am actually, one of my best friends and I transitioned into the leadership team at the same time. And we were on the same team last year and we had tremendous gains. So I believe she had number 4 growth in the state. I had number 1 growth in the state. So we're coming with a tremendous amount of experience and a high level of excellence. So bringing that onto the leadership team with leaders who have already been there for a couple of years allows us to create a wonderful magic that I haven't seen exist on a leadership team before. The transition was not a big shock for me. The only thing that changed was the number of people I was coaching. And I think this transition has allowed me to experience a tremendous amount of success because I was able to, again, have that pilot role with just 1 or 2 teachers so I could ask questions and get really intentional about the way that I coach. So when I came into this year with 10 to 11 teachers, I felt really, really prepared to support them. I think one of the biggest gaps that we've seen historically in education when it comes to just leadership and teachers, it's well, you're not doing the work. This actually doesn't work. You're just telling me that this is what it's supposed to look like without actually knowing my kids. And I think that with me being in the classroom, it breaks down that barrier. It's no, I'm doing this with you. All of the things that I'm suggesting to you, I'm actually doing in the moment as well. And it enriches our conversation in a way that I don't think would be able to happen if I wasn't still actively involved in the classroom. So working on this team is just being with a family, and families grow together in different ways. But I trust this team more than I've trusted any other team that I've ever worked on.